Hey guys, welcome back to my Snowrunner chill let's play. Today we shall be doing these free contracts, hopefully all of them, if it goes smoothly. The first one, we've actually got quite a lot to deliver, but it's all pretty much in this area. Just taking it all to the truck stop. So we're going to start off by getting the fuel, and maybe the consumables if we can fit them all. Because it's quite a lot we're going to need. But it's getting daytime, we're in the Royal BM again. So it should go pretty smoothly today. I'm going to try not tip over as well. Can we crawl? Yeah, good. See? Okay. I mean, I could winch, but it's making it. Maybe. Yeah, I do think with this we might go back to the off-road gearbox. Mainly because having low plus is quite nice. And also is a little bit safer for us, but we'll do that when we next go to an actual garage. Oh, I did forget about that. Okay, can I go... We'll go around the side. Should be fine. Enough room there. No, I did put chain tires on this, didn't I? Good. Super glad that I did. Get up this hill, nice and easy. Saying that, actually, did just think we need fuel, so that's that. We could actually leave the fuel because there's another fuel station here we can pick it up from. I'll take the consumables, drop them off, then come pick up the fuel. Yeah, we'll do 3 trips. I was going to try and do it in one. Or like, at least get half done, but I don't think that's going to be wise. To be fair. I think this way we should be able to do it a lot easier. Because I don't really have the overloading capability. Probably could do it, but this way will probably take the same time and be easier. So, kind of the thing we're after. Was it consumables? Yes, good. 2 consumables, perfect. No point repairing yet. Yeah, I should probably set a waypoint. It's pretty straightforward, but I do know what I'm like. Okay, yeah, we'll come back because I'm not won't be able to overload 4 fuel things on there. Well, I could, but the time it takes to just drive them and back, probably not worth it. Because I do want to get some of these contracts finished today. I'm going to try for 3. Probably more realistically, we'll get 2 done. Because like I said, they are quiet. That generally might be one of the worst things I could do. Off the bat as well. Okay. That's completely totaled the truck and my fuel tank's leaking. That's a bad crash. That actually might be the worst crash I've ever had in this game. Because I turned a little bit too sharp and clipped the railing. It might be a recover job, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That's interesting. I think the only reason why I turned so sharp is because I'm so used to not having chain tyres on. I kind of turned earlier than I needed to. And that is a total drop. Now, is it still only £2 grand? That's fine then. I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive depending on how much damage you had. Okay, well, I did say I wanted to change the gearbox, so pretend I planned that. I guess. Don't have race bench for this, do we? Okay. Well, definitely not ideal. Good thing is, too long to get back. Really annoying. Yeah, but is it ideal? No. But hey, we learn. Hopefully that will be the only accident we have today. This is a weird way to go out, I'll be honest, but you know. The off-road gearbox, so we should be safer. I'm still kind of shocked I crashed into the barrel. I guess I often avoid like the plague for that reason. Because it literally will just, it just goes through you. I don't know why. It was such a big impact. Shall we move on and continue to where we were supposed to be going? Really not ideal though. I guess it could have been worse. Yes. Oh, okay. You know, we need to be a lot more careful today because I don't think physics are going to be very nice to us. Keep it slow and steady today. Because I've already had 2 big impacts in about 7 minutes. Which is not really what I want to be doing. Don't need all drive on, might as well save some fuel. Since I did leak a decent bit. Having your fuel tank destroyed is not ideal. That's White Valley, okay. Don't want to, can't go there just yet. Can't remember when that unlocks. I think it unlocks at some point during the contracts. Don't actually know which contract unlocks it. Might be something with the pipeline or something. Get some more fuel. I don't think higher engine this off-road box is a lot safer, we'll say. Because the auto still is quick enough. To be fair, the way these like rails are designed, they're not the most like all of them end and slope up, which I would argue isn't very safe, as I have already proven. So blame the people who built them. See, luckily, I don't know why I don't. Oh. This might sound like me being dumb, but since when did waypoints save per map? Has that been a thing? I only hope that's for they've added, because I have never noticed that. Luckily we got a crane. To be fair, for all the times I've crashed, crashing one pretty much like a 2-minute drive away, it's probably not that bad. Obviously not crashing would have been better. Sometimes you gotta crash. It's good for you. Right, can we pack both of these? Good. And now let's drive to where we need to go. Hopefully without any issues. I do feel like I want to go in first person more today as well, because I'm in between. I think I mentioned this probably in quite a few videos of like using first person more or less. I don't know which one's better for like video purposes, because obviously if the game that just is a lot better in third, but first person with no HUD other than like the waypoint icons, it just feels better to play, but it makes the game like 10 times harder. And the fact you can't do it exclusively in first person is a little bit annoying. Like any winching you can, but not really. And any crane stuff you can't do in first person. Also, if you go too deep in water, you get kicked out of it. But for the most part, like driving on roads, which isn't often, it feels decent. So I'm kind of experimenting with doing more first person stuff. Oh, it's in there. I did not mean to press that button, oopsie. One is like the last button you need in this game. Right, now we need to go get fuel, which is literally there. I'm going to try and do a bit more first person, I think. Because it's very hard to know how it translates into videos. Because I know some people might not like it, some people might love it. I don't know. Because I feel like the people who would enjoy it probably want to do it themselves, but the game is not an easy thing to do it in. And probably makes it a lot more frustrating. But I do think the first person is pretty nice. Definitely lots of things they could do better. Like now we're going to have to go in third, but I think we could do a lot of our like commutes as such, or like going back and forth. We can do that. So also third person has its own charm to it that I actually really like, because you get to see the scenery more and the detail, like wheels splashing on mud and all that good stuff. I'm having crane issues again. Come on, sit there. Okay. It's literally only going around the corner. Oh. Wait, where's the button? There we go. I should probably mention, I had a little break from like doing videos for the last 3-4 days, I think. So I'm a little bit rusty because I haven't played this game in about 6 days. So buttons are a little bit confusing again. Should warm up fairly quick. Let's not do damage to ourselves. Definitely asking maybe a little bit too much. Where's the only going around the corner, so. It was quite a bouncy vehicle. Now we just need wooden planks, which is all the way down here. Which again is not that far away. Should probably get rid of you as well. So, overall, quite an easy map, this one. Because the majority of it is a nice icy road. Which for this game is probably one of the nicer bits of terrain you can get. Just slap on some chain tyres and it's essentially a highway for you. Other than the small rocks. Barricades alive. Just dangerous looking though. Wait, where did you go? Oh, hang on. Do you think I can unlock White Valley from here? Because I thought it was locked from the other side. So maybe you go through here, then it unlocks it. I actually don't know. I think that would make sense. Now, this region, I remember pretty much nothing. I remember this bit, the drag strip, because there was a garage on this map here, I want to say. The drag strip I remember because me and some friends would just fly vehicles off hill, pretty much. I don't remember the rest, I don't remember it being bad, I don't really remember it at all, so I guess that's a good thing in a sense. Because if I don't remember it, it means it wasn't bad, it also means it wasn't that good either, probably. Right, so to go to get some planks. To get these, we can then pretty much do the next contract, which, hold on, oh, very squeaky. Let me check. Wait, oh, that's not what I was after. Okay, yeah. So we'll grab 3 wooden planks, and then we can go back to the truck stop. And go along here, get fuel, go to that one. We can then basically do 2 in 1. Okay, cool. Glad I checked. 3 planks we need. Glad my brain was working somewhat there. Give me to travel all the way back here. Don't slide. Grab the planks. Should be fairly straightforward to get all the way back. Just up an icy hill really, which I mentioned earlier, not an issue because it got chain tyres. Remember to put the legs in this time, very useful. Even though I do know the way, I just like having a waypoint, I'll be honest. Because I know at the time I don't do it, I'll go the wrong way. Because my sense of direction is really bad. Both in games and real life. Which obviously isn't what you want. Luckily, a lot of games have markers and waypoints, so it makes my life a lot easier. I need to make out the hill. Okay, seems to be fine. Because going up here without chain ties is a little bit more of a chore. I'm having trouble turning for some reason. These barricades are not my friends today. I was going slow as well, I just couldn't turn that much. That's annoying. Barricades are the winner today, apparently. I never know, like, I knew they were bad. It was like a little bit extreme. On a happy note, we did do that. We can pack you. Don't think traders come with repair points. Because I'm pretty sure I've got to pay for that. I'll have to go and like recreate them. Okay, wait, can I not even... If they did, I still can't connect them. Right, let's go grab some fuel. Actually, we can go to the next one. Not sure if you repair me, you might. There's a maintenance trader which I can't connect to, and I think they're the ones you need to connect to be able to use. It's slightly annoying, but to be fair, I've still got a bit of suspension left, and I'm not really going off-roading and such. Just have to work with it for the time being. Barricades are definitely winning today. To be fair, this could be worse. As long as I didn't get my fuel tank, I'll take it, honestly. Might just be a little bit of a rougher ride now, but... saying that, actually feels a lot more responsive on the turn-in, so I'm not going to complain too much. There's a chance I might tip though, To be fair, it's probably getting made worse by the fact this thing's got quite, like, bouncy front wheels. So I feel like they just go into the truck and just do damage whenever they get a heavy. At least in this repairs, I don't think it does, but it also might. No. I don't know which ones actually repair you. There's some that do. Things of service. I don't actually know. Guarantee I can't be. Oh. Okay. Repairs for me then. I'm pretty sure that you got to connect up to, which we cannot do. Fun. We'll just limp our way. Yeah. That's probably the only off-roading we're doing today. Right, we need 2 of these. Which are actually... I'm not sure if it's making my life easier, but... drag you far away so you don't get caught in it. Actually, that was easier. There we go. Pick up some fuel and then... just a case of going down to the polar base, I guess. Okay, cool. Get down here. This thing, it just doesn't really want to turn. Oh, this bit's gonna be bad. Okay, that's fine. Might be a bit more of a challenge. Bounce your way through, please. Too bad. Definitely not as smooth as it could be, but considering we're like, what, a broken truck, it's not too bad. Is that really not good enough? There you go. What do we need for this last one that we selected? Which one was it? Oh, it was on here. Okay, cement and consumables. To the village, okay. Fine. Okay, that's fine. Forgot I had you there. You could repair us. So... cement we can get from this warehouse, probably. And consumables we'll get back on the way back. Good. can I? Okay, nice. Cool. Even despite our mishaps, should still be a fairly successful day. Missions shouldn't have been that difficult, which to be fair, they weren't. I'm just a bit of an incompetent driver. I'm gonna blame the fact I took a little break. Probably not the reason, but it sounds right. Come on, you can climb. Doesn't want to like plough through, but I do think it's probably a bit lower than what it should be. Okay, it's flying along. Yeah, it's quite nice. Hey, cement we need. Is cement? Okay, it's one thing. That's fine. I wasn't sure if it was going to be 2 each. Didn't really check, so. There we go. Because we need consumables anyway. It's just a long drive. To the village. Should be fun though. A tiny bit of off-roading, but if it's going to be an issue, I can just switch to the Scout 800 and come and repair this. To be fair, I've driven trucks with more issues than this currently, but see what one's also difficult about changing tyres on. We can climb it though. One thing this thing does have plenty of its power. Don't feel safe with the barricades anymore. Don't need fuel either, so that's perfect. We could have tipped there, not gonna. Need 2 consumables, okay. Get myself closer, might help. I'm gonna make it a little bit heavy, but a little bit far back actually. I'm going to do is actually winch this back one. Okay, that should be fun. Now we go in. Yeah, we've done that good. Right, off we go to the village. With our supplies, that should make them very happy. I'd hope anyway. All times though, I don't have a spare tyre on my truck. Most vehicles I have one on. This one didn't, because it kind of hangs when it goes in that gap where the crane is. Which I don't know if you can have it with a crane, also it kind of gets caught on things quite often. Should be fun. To be fair, only having one flat tyre isn't too bad, and because it's a front one, it's not the end of the world. Now if you lost like 2 of your back ones, then you would have a bit more of an issue. So your power would be heavily impacted from it. And the worst thing is the fuel tank to go. Then basically you're bleeding. Or a truck's equivalent of bleeding anyway. Yeah, we might as well pick up some fuel while we're here. It's a little bit expensive, but I don't think it's going to really make us go broke, to be fair. How is our money doing? 30 grand, yeah. I reckon every map we do, we'll be able to buy a brand new truck without issues until we get to DLC ones, because then they start paying a little bit more. But there's still plenty of trucks we can buy. I'm mainly going to stick to buying the DLC trucks, like the paid ones, because them you don't get for free. Whereas with a lot of the other trucks you kind of discover them and then you get one, typically. Which obviously having 2 of the same truck isn't that useful to us really. But if I'm going to be bringing out 2 of the same truck, that's an opportunity I could use another truck. I'm not liking this angle at all. Okay, I'm not going to risk it. That's a weak one. Test wind, good. It probably was drivable, but it's just the fact I've got a flat tyre on that side. It means my truck will lean a bit more. And I don't want to lean to whatever's down there. Good. Do you think sometimes when I play this game I need to tell myself to slow down a bit more? Because I kind of get excited to get stuff completed, which obviously when you want to complete something you want to do it quickly, therefore you kind of rush a little bit. Which obviously in a game like this is not rewarded often. Because more often than not you rush, the game's going to punish you in some way or another, so can we turn? Just about getting dark as well. This might be time we've done a video that started in the morning and ended before it got dark. Because most videos, it's dark for like probably 60% of them. Okay, we're at the village. I suppose you could call this a village, sure. Yeah, wonderful. I'd say that it definitely could have gone smoother, but also could have gone a lot worse. But I think we're going to leave it here for today. And in the next episode, we might actually go and explore White Valley. Because we've got the scout, we can drive off because there's a garage there. So once we get the garage unlocked, we can then just teleport there. And then that'll make that region easy. But I think we'll leave it here for today. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.